What is going on, guys? PoliticsGaming here, and today I am doing a live stream. So today basically we are going to play this. I am doing the North Korea mission that is actually available in the missions category. So I'm going to go ahead and play the one in which we play as the opposition, and we have to overthrow the US president and end the war that he starts against the North Koreans. And I just realized that I didn't change the title of this video, but I'm going to go ahead and change it.
The atmosphere was not festive at the White House last evening on the second anniversary of the president's inauguration. It must be said that with the loss of representatives in Congress after the midterm elections in November, and illegal immigration continuing to rise despite campaign promises, the American president seems to be staggering under the blow. Even more so since the North Korean leader announced the day before yesterday that his country would soon proceed with a new nuclear test, which will definitely bolster their intercontinental ballistic missiles capable of striking the North American continent. The response was swift. The American president soon tweeted, and I quote, "If Little Rocket Man wants to go down that road, it will lead to a cataclysm the likes of which the Earth has never known."
You can obviously tell which side Eversim took on this mission. Hang on, I'm gonna go ahead and change the title to this video. Alright, change the title finally. What is going on, guys? I see your comments. So, we're gonna go ahead and go to the next day. Tweeted this morning, since the Democratic Congress is going to block all of my proposals, I will fix the illegal immigration problem by executive order. Oh boy. And this is how we watch. He's actually, I bet it's just gonna go through as an act by now his time is in a tight spot by supporting the protest movements. We can try to make him so unpopular that his effectiveness can be called into question, since the high tension with North Korea is particularly worrying. Alright, protest action. Initiate an action. Demonstrations in cities across the country. Favorable opinion.
Arguments are convincing. You're right. Enough debate. It's time for action. I will liaise with our supporters to coordinate a movement.
Playing PNR while watching PoliticsGaming play PNR. Here we go. Here's the protest. We got 4 million people out. Wow, he's really still,
The protest was a huge success.
Let's do another demonstration in cities across the country. Wrong track.
I do not agree with you.
Oh, okay. He's just really doing it. Okay, let's do a demonstration in Capital. Wrong track, seriously? Okay, criticize the law to the media. Television. expresses himself.
Government policy is once again
This is basically how it would be after the midterm elections.
Just because
We do not.
So apparently the U.S. federal government shut down last night due to conduct a survey, Parliament's position, definitely against, but it would pass the Senate because all the Republicans are for it. They only have 51 seats, but we did take the House during the midterms. Everson probably didn't know that the Senate is also up for re-election in November. Okay, let's keep going. I haven't played into the United States have no more astronauts. Canada have no more astronauts. An extraordinary zoo escorted back to the borders. Everyone doesn't have any astronauts anymore. Up. So yeah, apparently the U.S. federal government shut down last night, and apparently it was all because of Rand Paul, because he said that it was being hypocritical about the way that spending was being treated. I actually did look into it. The U.S. federal budget deficit is actually about $700 billion right now, and I am really hoping for President Trump to do something soon. Because I will be very disappointed if he doesn't, because he has promised to fix the economy. In my opinion, I do like what he has been doing so far, but it is very like, to be honest, I'm just kind of really hoping that he does do something to quell our budget deficit. An unarmed North Korean missile crashes in California. Oh my god. North Korean ICBM crash came down in northeast California. Unarmed missile crashed into a forest, causing no injuries. The North Korean leader is very pleased by the distance flown and expresses regret at the 100-kilometer error because the missile should have ended up in the Pacific Ocean. The American president, extremely shocked, immediately said the United States will not let this act of war be unanswered. The world is holding its breath. It seems that the United States, time is running out. This is an emergency. The fate of the world is at stake. The president is desperate, and a North Korean attack can give him the opportunity to regain the upper hand. You should know that an American attack, even a small one in North Korea, could start a world war, because it is impossible to predict the reaction of the uncontrollable North Korean leader to make sure his unpopularity reaches record highs and can call his legitimacy into question. Criticize the head of state. Let's go ahead and criticize him on foreign policy. Trump-Pence 2020. We Republicans will win in November. Yeah, there you go. Republican gamer. Vilifies the government. It's a disgrace. It's a crime. Ah! Nothing's really happening. Uh-oh.
At dawn, American forces bombed and destroyed the North Korean base where the missile that crashed in California originated. Soon afterward, the president stated that he had given the order to destroy this menace, ultimately defending the safety of the North American continent and guaranteeing the security of our compatriots.
So does he gain popularity from that? Or did I fail the mission? Up, it went down to 19%. Let's criticize him on foreign policy yet again. "21,000 North Koreans have been killed in this war." Let's see what's going on in North Korea. North Korea declares war on the United States. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is really getting out of control. Beginning of World War III. I lost? Yeah, I lost. So I was supposed to actually get, I'm gonna try that again. Because what I was supposed to do is I was supposed to use all of those, deportation orders to try and, get him out of office. Okay, we already know what that means.
Try and think of it.
Alright, let's go to the first deportation orders. Okay, so protest action. Okay, I'm gonna use all three of these to my advantage. I'm gonna criticize it. And then we're gonna wait for the second one. Then urge an organization to initiate a protest. Hispanic community. Favorable opinion.
Arguments.
And then wait for the third one. Protest action, initiate an action, and then demonstrations across the country. Leave your web. Favorable opinion by Bernie Sanders.
Your arguments are convincing.
It's a terrifying Bernie Sanders.
The protest failed to...
Okay, so we have a fourth one. Let's do a sit-in. Okay. We got that one. I also got an achievement for it.
The protest was...
Overexposure in the media.
The protester...
Okay, we're getting his approval down lower.
You cannot be too...
Let's get the National Anti-Racism. Okay, we're gonna get them to protest. Oh, we have a sit-in. Or they initiated a sit-in.
Your arguments...
The protesters are in...
And we have the North Korean missile. Okay, well, I can't do anything about the media now. For a while, at least.
It's nothing too significant, but we have noticed that demonstrators are very gradually abandoning the sit-in, which will no...
Well, I mean, what are you supposed to do? I've had too much media attention, so I can't really...
It's nothing too significant, but we have noticed that demonstrators are
I would've... Back on?
news. The protesters have...
Hell yeah, let's do it. National Anti-Racism. It's been going on for 20 days.
It's nothing too significant, but we have noticed...
And here we go.
At dawn, American forces bombed.
Alright, let's see what the reaction is for him doing that. I know he's supposed to lose a lot of approval for it. Unless Unless I'm supposed to get him out, like, because, like, from what I saw, is that he, resigned, but as a last-ditch effort, he, like, launches an attack. So I think I just lost again. Ugh. I cannot play, opposition. It's so weird. I would play Russia, but they have an election, and I'm not really looking for an election right now. I'm gonna go ahead and play North Korea. I am going to start this game, and then I am going to be right back. So right after this is done, I'm gonna be right back. What I did notice is that actually the
story of the new year is the wishes expressed by our beloved head of state last evening.
yeah, I actually noticed that the news things are actually very different on a lot of these things. So I will be right back, guys. I am going to do something, and then I will be back in less than 5 minutes. Alright guys, I am back. So, give me y'all's opinion right now, China or North Korea? Mostly I'm kind of doing this to, you know, hack elections and shit. But I actually did know that, see this, whenever I actually attacked, North Korea, which actually, here, hang on, I'm gonna show you guys this. A lot of you guys have been talking about ICBMs in this game, and I am going to show you guys what that means by ICBMs. So, you come over here, and my game is going to be very, very laggy. For some reason, I don't know why. These things do not want to work the way I want them to. So I can get this rank 4 missile launcher and fire it at Darwin. So watch what happens when that happens and I do that. So you know how the missile launchers usually have to get very close to their target to start firing. So watch this. It just automatically fires it. It's a regular missile, but it can launch at anywhere you want. So it's nothing too special, but I mean it is very useful for long range operations. And it actually fires like several missiles. Well, actually, no, I fired one missile. But whenever you do like the bombard target, it launches like a fury of missiles. So this is what they meant by an intercontinental ballistic missile. Just, you know, again, just a regular missile that fires very, 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 very long distances. So I have to restart this game, but I will probably go ahead and play China since they have a bigger economy. I don't have to struggle as North Korea because they have a very, very small economy. Where is that missile? Where's the missile? Where's the missile? Where's the missile? I lost the missile. Oh, there it is. So, see, again, it takes a very, 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 very long time for this thing to hit its target. But it hits its target nonetheless, even though these missiles are extremely useless, especially as North Korea. So, you just see this. Actually, they have a space program? Oh, they don't. And it hits its target. And boom. So let's see how many people died in that attack. None. So what happens is that, like, I actually noticed this. You don't lose popularity as North Korea. I actually gain popularity because of public finances. But whenever you go to war, you're not going to get thrown out of office whenever you're a dictatorship. Because you're a dictatorship. So you can actually launch attacks. Like, I can go to war with South Korea and reunify the Korean Peninsula just with insecurity spreading through the country like wildfire. So, like, I can launch attacks against South Korea with no problem. So, but I know I'm going to war with Australia. I'm going to go ahead and restart this game. I'm going to go ahead and play as the People's Republic of China, and I'm going to reform their economy and still keep myself as the supreme ruler, but I am going to add mechanics to build silos and bases to launch and contain ICBMs. Yeah, that would actually be very fun. Supreme Ruler actually has that kind of feature. You can build ICBM bases for regular ballistic missiles or nuclear weapons. But Let's see what the thing is for this one.
The top story of the new year is the
Yeah, it's the same one as North Korea. So I guess dictatorships and free nations and emancipation. What is our internet power here? 100% for telephones, 74% for mobile 4G, 46% for broadband, and 40% for super high-speed optic internet. That would take about $662 billion and would cost $3 trillion to build all the way to 100% fiber optic internet. So first things first, I need to concentrate on my economy. I'm going to go ahead and subsidize agriculture by $20 million each. And let's look at our budget. Let's go over here, value-added tax. Let's increase that to 20%. I know we're gonna get severe backlash. I think about 2,987 seats. I think we actually have the ability to, China has, let's go over here to finance. No. Debt. No. Budget. Public debt, they have $2 trillion worth of debt. I think my parliament doesn't even have any power. Determine the powers of parliament. Parliament under control of the single party. Yeah, they actually have power. I thought I was able to draft things without their consent. I'm gonna add this to a reform. I knew it was just a little thing. Like they were drafted. Huh. Let's see what the reaction to increasing that is. People don't like it. I'm gonna go ahead and increase spending to this. Ooh, 51 billion. Ooh, ouch. Psychiatric. Yeah, there we go.
I must.
Alright, sorry for my mic being muted. I was just eating and I didn't want you guys hearing me chew on the fucking mic. But what I am doing right now, I am already seeing that we have a mission to Mars. So I'm gonna go ahead and send the Zheng Shu to Mars as an orbital probe. I'm gonna go ahead and give it max funding. Well, actually, I'm gonna amount financed by project initiator 80%. You know what? 90%. So I can create, and then I am going to wait for a partner because actually, no, I am actually completely good on that. So I'm gonna finance it completely by myself. Give it max funding, modify, and then yeah, I know my mic is muted. 9/18/2020. Less than 30% after 7/17/19. Let's go ahead and plan this mission for the end of 2019. After 7/17, 10, 9, 8, 9. Okay, let's do it for September 20th. We have a 6% chance of failure. The planet will be too far away on this launch date. Very end. Nope, we're gonna have to do it for 2020. Haha. Wait, when is the launch window? After 4/10/2020. Okay, so let's do it for after 4/10/2020. 4, 5, 1. We have a 0% risk of failure, and then we're gonna have to move up our mission, a Mars mission, possibly at 2021. So let's possibly see, and then let's check our mission to Mars. That is a robotic mission, actually. Estimated risk of failure is that what? Increase the budget. So I'm gonna increase the budget on it.
Our team. Our best. I must.
Do we even have a launch pad? I just realized that. Yeah, we have 4 launch pads. Hang on. Right. Let's reduce spending for one by getting rid of national service. That is retarded that we have that. Yeah, I'm every time I stream, I'm always watching it through my phone. Um so yeah, the thing's working completely fine on mine. Um cyber attack preparation. We're gonna go ahead and meddle in the Russian federal election, and is it working for you now? Happiness increases in China. Let's go ahead and go through the sectors in here. Let's go ahead and exonerate and give you $100 million in funding. Household appliances, let's go ahead and give you $50 million and an exoneration. Can we do a price reduction? Yeah, we can. If the state decides to lower prices to promote purchasing power, I'll have to betray this reduction in order to not penalize producing companies in relevant sector. Ouch. Alright. Tires, let's give them some funding. Utility vehicles, I know we can sell some coal and we can actually promote some growth. We have 6% growth right now. Who can we meet with that actually wants some coal? Let's see who the highest producer or consumer of coal is. It's probably the United States, but we're not going to be able to get them to agree to a meeting because of our relations with each other. World info, consumption, 24. Yeah, I knew the United States was a big consumer of it. The Japanese are actually a pretty big consumer, but we have red relations with them. We can meet with the Indians or the Germans. Oh, the Indians actually have high production. The South Koreans have that. Maybe the North Koreans. We got Turkey. We got Iran. Iran is receiving none. We can probably get a meeting with them because they do not have any coal at all. The Australians have enough. What about the Canadians? Come on. They actually have light red relations with us. The Russians have enough coal. The Taiwan. Brazil? Okay, we can actually meet with the Brazilians. So let's go ahead and meet with the Brazilians first because they have the largest economy that we are actually looking for. I should have looked at their prices before I actually tried to get a meeting with them. Maybe we can save the Venezuelan economy. Let's see if they need any coal. Actually, Venezuela, go all the way down. Nah. Now the North Koreans need trade, but we need to sell a large amount, and then let's get the Iranians to come right after the Brazilians. What is going on, Cthulhu? However you say that name. Straight face smiley. Meeting. Offer a coffee. Yeah. Let's sell you some coal. Let's put that at 603. 603. Let's try to get it above their purchase price, honestly. 575. 552. Let's go ahead and name this the Sao Paulo. How do you spell Sao Paulo? Forgot. Let's go all the way down to Brazil and look at the capital. Well, not the capital, but this is going to take a minute. Come on. Almost there. That's Brasilia. I can't see Sao Paulo. Okay, let's just call it the Rio Agreement. Let's put this at 1 year. And negotiate up. And they didn't like that. Okay, let's get it again. Ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Alright, let's put this at 603. 603. 575. 552. 521, and then let's call it again the Rio Agreement. And then negotiate it for 1 year. And then accept. Let's do another sales contract to Brazil. Aluminum? We have a lot of aluminum. Huh. China actually has a lot of resources. I think we're going to import some oil from Iran. Because I know they have... okay, they don't need iron. How much oil do we need? Okay, I think the Iranians can actually fit our needs. We actually have rare earth oxides. Steel. It's a $3 billion agreement that we can get. Let's do it at 1200. 1200. 1155. Okay, and then call it the Steel Brazil Agreement between China and Brazil, and then agree to it. And then let's do one more. Let's find one more. Tires. We're already producing that. We have utility vehicles, but they do not need that. And then let's see what other raw materials we can probably sell them. I'm looking for a good amount of billion-dollar agreements. Natural gas, we don't have any. Missile launchers, we don't. Okay, let's go ahead and end this meeting and then go. Reduction of risk. Mission to Mars space program. Improve our chances with success, 0%. I think that's because I gave it more funding. More funding for space missions is always a good thing. What kind of computer are you trying to order? And we have our meeting with the Islamic Republic of Iran. I almost clicked that. Ooh, cement. Ooh, we have a lot of cement. We should have sold some to the Brazilians. We're definitely going to try to see who wants cement after this. Okay, they have a higher purchase price, so we can get some negotiating power. Okay, 482. 482, 464. 441. Okay, let's just import some oil, and then we can find someone to buy some cement. We do not have to mess with the price because they are a part of OPEC. That is the benefit of buying from OPEC countries. The only downside to it is that they change the price, so it could go up or down. So let's call this the CHN IRN oil contract. Actually, let's just call it the CHN IRN oil trade agreement between China and Iran. And that's a 60. Really? They can let's just negotiate it down. Okay, oil. Okay, how much oil do you have? Okay, let's just buy 44 million tow. Put it at 1 year. You know what, 66 million, let's try that, and then I can just negotiate it down. China, Iran oil. And then send. Oh, we were trying to sell it. Create a sales contract. Okay, purchase. Please, for the love of God. Okay, that is way too much oil. Okay, let's move that to 60 million. And then call it China Iran oil. Put it at 1 year. And then send. Thank you, Iran. Alright, and then we can just renegotiate that contract next year. Let's go ahead and check our trade contracts that we just negotiated. Let's go ahead and click on our own country. All of them are straight-faced smileys or sad smileys, so we weren't that good at negotiating these contracts. Whatever. So let's go ahead and go back to industry. Let's go to cement. Let's see what we're doing on biotechnology. We're now producing that much. Only 0.1% of a... Oh, crap, I forgot about this. Okay, let's see, because I know we are sufficient in needs. We can sell it to the United States. No, they're all flat prices. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Selling that. We can sell a lot of it, so it'll kind of make up for it, but let's see who has the lowest but needs the most. Lowest price, purchase price for the United States is $90. Zimbabwe, okay, $60 for Switzerland. We can meet with Switzerland. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and meet with the Swiss. Let's meet with Switzerland, and then we can just send it through our diplomatic representatives to the United States. People's reform. Okay, we finally raised our VAT tax. We're gonna be getting more revenue. Why not buy Saudi oil? We can go to building, housing, and roadway. Always a good sector to sell. Let's put that at 154. 154, 150, 46, 137. Let's put this at 120. Put it at 1 year. And then let's go ahead and call this the burn agreement. and then negotiate this contract. This contract has been accepted. So thank you so much, Switzerland. What else do you need that we can sell to you? Do you need coal or cement? Yeah, they can actually take some cement. So let's put this at $150. $150. Let's put out 130. Up. Okay. Automobile construction. What is the most expensive thing that we can give? Go to cement. Cement? No. You know what? We're gonna go ahead and end this meeting with the Swiss. Okay, let's go ahead and go to the United States and form a contract with them. Automobile construction, $86 billion we can make off of that. Compared to the United States is actually going to be a very, very good trading partner. We can get $311 billion off of this. So let's go ahead and put this at a good $200. You know what? This is going to go through days of negotiating. So let's put it at 169. We're probably going to be able to get a good fee that we're going to be able to... what was that original price that we actually put that at? So, honestly, no. I've actually considered doing a series on which I research how other nations' governments work, and I post it, and I kind of like give a visual representation of how each government works through suggestions from my community. We're gonna put this at 100. You know what? Okay, 141. We're gonna go ahead and then put that at 1 year. Let's go ahead and go to the next day. Tiangong has been delayed. Space habitation module is what we need. Let's see what they are listed as in the game. They were a federal republic. So I guess that's not really what they probably are, but I guess the Swiss should actually be some sort of federal system. It could be wrong. I may look it up in a second. There have been too many negotiations for the United States. Let's go ahead and ask them for another one, and then let's just go with the first suggestion that they would do. Sales, for one. Let's put that at 163. Whoa, finances have been good. So we are definitely reducing our budget deficit. The People's Republic of China actually might be a fun series if I were to go after them. 135, we're going to go ahead and go with that. And we're going to name this the China US BHR shipping. Put that at 1 year, then negotiate it. Hopefully they don't refuse it because I'm just trying to change the year. I'm already went with the price that they wanted. Alright, they accepted. $337 billion that we will be making off of that contract. Alright, we got some proposals from other countries. We are going to go ahead and accept orbital probe to Mars. We're going to go ahead and partner with the Russians on this. And then we're going to be using a Russian launch pad. So I think after that we can go ahead and improve the program and release the funds. So let's go to the next day and then check on the program. See, I was actually looking into that too. I haven't tried building a base. I actually was gonna probably like cheat and spam through it and just kind of like, you know, quickly build a base and stuff like that. So there is no economic gain from building a moon base or Mars base. $106 billion is how much it would cost. It's been 6 months till I finish the base. See, I can probably save this game that I have on right now. I can just continue this on another live stream, and I can just do it right now. See what happens whenever you actually build a moon base. You know what? I'm gonna do it. Just so everyone can see it. I'm gonna go ahead and call this the China live stream 2018. Go ahead and save this. It's a weird bug. Look at that. 17 million days until the next election. That is hilarious, playing dictators. Alright, let's go ahead and play United States. Let's play as the head of state. Okay. Let's prove the program and then accelerated time. Then okay. Beginning of the space program. Prepare for liftoff, blah blah blah. Let's go ahead and do this so we can get a second probe on the moon. Launch date, blah blah blah. Let's go ahead, schedule liftoff. Alright, we're going to go ahead and launch it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. And then if we lose popularity, then we can just go ahead and, cheat. In the meantime, let's go ahead and launch a cyber attack against the Panamanians. When is their election? Their election is in Panama 2019. So let's go ahead and launch a military cyber attack. No, just kidding. We're just gonna launch a massive cyber attack. Without something is really gonna happen. Countdown. Let's go ahead and see if this fails.
The mission was completed last evening, giving rise to a festive atmosphere in the control room.
Alright, let's go ahead and send Moon 2. There, 100%, 3,500,000,000. And then I'll actually send a mission to Mars. And I actually want to show you guys the alien life in this game, so I'm going to go ahead and do that after I do this. Okay, create. And gonna accelerate a time, approve the program, release the funds. Go ahead and get rid of all these notifications, blah blah blah. We're not really going to be paying attention to cybersecurity or terrorism. Okay, so let's check on that cyber attack against Panama. Let's go ahead and give them a little bit of money so they can go ahead and pay for the problems going on in our nation because they didn't invest into cybersecurity. Ha ha ha. There's really nothing that we affected. Okay. So, creation of the Moon 2. So, blah 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 blah. Prepare for liftoff. Beneficial popularity. Scheduled liftoff in 1 week. Let's go to the next week. Oh, kill me now. What happened? There is a riot. Let's go ahead and send the darn military guys. Hell yeah. Let's send the military. Go shoot them up. Okay, let's, since that was so rudely interrupted, so we can try to launch a space program, let's go ahead and launch another space program. Let's watch it. 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 4, 5, 2, 1. Man, lift off. And don't blow up, don't blow up, don't blow up. Alright, 2 successful missions. Hopefully we don't lose communication in the meantime. I don't know, honestly. I think the best candidates for
The mission was completed last evening, giving rise to a festive atmosphere in the control room. It must be said that the scientific team had every reason to be overjoyed at the complete success.
Alright, guys, let's go ahead and launch a moon base. Let's go over here. Go to the moon. We have the moon 1 and moon 2. Let's go ahead and launch a permanent base. Let's give it... This is going to cost a lot of money. Let's give it $152 billion worth of funding. Let's call this PoliticsGaming Base. Yeah, to be honest, I always thought Mars would probably have life. The only ones that I feel like have life are, I know Europa has some. As for Titan, I don't know. Maybe. See, this environment suggests that it could harbor forms of microbiotical extraterrestrial life. And then we have Europa, so there's possibly 2 planets that that have literally said in their descriptions that despite near absence of atmosphere. Wait, what? The presence of water in a magnetic field combined with gravity similar to that of the moon is considered by some to be accessible to humans despite the near absence of an atmosphere of pervasive cold. So I guessed Europa and Titan, because I mean you're not gonna find life on Mars or Mercury, and if it was random, then it would just continue just to be like extremely weird. So finding life on Europa and Titan, honestly, is the best thing that you can probably do. What happens if we send it to the gas planets with a manned orbital flight? Okay, so let's go back to the base. Let's move this at a accelerated scale. Oops. Let's finance 100% of it, then modify that. Okay. Program budget. Let's approve the program and release those funds. Prepare for liftoff. And we're doing all this right before the Olympics. Scheduled liftoff in 1 week. And Uberization of society. So let's see what happens. We increased our budget on our space research program by $100 billion, but let's go ahead and go to the next week and watch this thing fly. Alright, we are launching our first base. It's possibly going to be in multiple launches, I don't know. It's a big rocket. And hopefully it doesn't blow up. It's going to be a dastard waste of $100 billion if it just blew up. That'd be horrible. And I would lose all my... I would resign. No incident. You're kidding me. It's been repaired, but we have no choice but return to crew ahead of schedule. I'm going to kill myself. So what happens to the program? Does it just end? Program failure. 21718. Well, we're gonna have no choice but to just do another frickin' space program. Let's give it more funding. $200 billion worth of funding. Let's call this the Earth 1. Then create. And then move this. Go ahead and approve the program. Earth 1. Confirm. Release those funds. We're gonna spend another $200 billion on this freaking space program. Do I need to get a hold of suicide prevention? Oh my god. Let's go ahead and, you know what? I am going to move the launch date up to 2025. We have a 0% risk, and then I'm going to move it at an accelerated speed. So we don't have a massive risk of failing. Okay. Delete all that. And then go to the next week. We're probably going to lose a lot of approval because of how much money we are spending. No, we're not going to watch the... Okay, we are going to move that up. Rand Paul will filibuster your program. Yeah, he will. He'd be like, this is hypocritical. God, Rand Paul. I hate Rand Paul, honestly. Rand Paul is just... I like his ideas. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Lift off. Don't blow up, don't blow up, don't blow up, don't blow up, don't blow up. Okay. Okay, we're good. Good. Let's go ahead and skip a few days. China started a competing program. This is it a moon base? Yeah, it is a moon base. Huh. They're not going to be there until like 2030 though. Because they suck. Okay. Someone's launching. The Malaysians have a really small... They only want to give $3 million. That's not going to get you anywhere in the solar system, buddy. Alright. Let's... Reduction of risk. We have a failure rate of 0%. That's probably why we failed last time, because we've sort of rushed it. Even though we are rushing it now. Everything looks good. Okay, we did it.
The mission was completed last evening, giving rise to a...
And then we wait. Program success. So its proximity to Earth is weak, but sufficient gravity and recently discovered presence of water allows a possibility of human exploration of the moon. Even establishing a permanent base, despite the lack of atmosphere, will brace a powder of lunar rock. That's a weird description. So let's go to industry. Moon. I guess there is no economic benefit. There's a bomb in Pittsburgh.
In a statement sent to the press, the terrorist organization...
Bomb exploded last night in a movie theater in Pittsburgh during the movie production about Marlon Frestow. 8 people were killed. It seemed that the device was placed under a seat. Mr. President, I feel we are witnessing the beginning of a psychosis. Security procedures have been set up, particularly at the beginning of every section, and there is a systematic bag search in the audience. Wow, sorry. See service, not industry. I doubt it would be in service because, I mean, getting economic benefit, it would be like an industrial sort of thing. Energy. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off that music. I guess it doesn't. That's weird. I don't know. Honestly, even if there is no economic benefit, I still like it because I mean, I like playing a country and I like doing what countries do, even if there is no economic benefit. I guess that's what the color means. It means it's by an independent space research. So we can put people on Mars, walking on Mars. And someone actually did tell me to look at something before. So come over here. ICT and cybersecurity. Actually, wait, cybersecurity. Prime numbers formula, simple bionics, satellite construction, orbiting a satellite or probe, physics, human matter. Where is it? Carbon nanofiber. Acquired as discovery. Creation of the carbon nanofiber. Our teams have just perfected a previously unreleased system based on molecular assembly and nanometric production, which allows the manipulation, organization, and assembly of an object without pressure or being put on carbon nanotubes. Thanks to this nanoscopic discovery, we are in a position to produce a new material on an industrial scale. Carbon nanofiber. This discovery is fundamental and will fall into the public domain. We cannot patent it, but the influence our country will be reinforced. ICT build. Come over here. Go to construction. Here's ICT right here. If we wanted to fit the entire country with fiber optics, then it would cost over $1 trillion. Yeah, maybe a little bit of a missed opportunity. Maybe we can suggest it, but just I don't know. I still think the opportunities to this would have been a missed opportunity if they did not implement this space program. I didn't even think about space programs when they were whenever I was still going through the forums. So honestly, I still think this is honestly one of the best DLCs, especially going into space and stuff like that. It's a great opportunity that they did. Yeah, come on. Oh, this is a space research. Transiting exoplanet satellite. That's just a small satellite that we have. Let's go to industry. Let's go down to carbon nanofiber is not in industrial. To be honest, I don't think they ever have a new sector because I've looked through it before and I've always tried to see if there's any new sectors that get made. So come over here, go to research. Let's go to the discovery tree. So, okay, let's find carbon optic computer. So there are actually new things that you can actually... Okay, so it says carbon nanofiber. List of sectors involved in the production process of this activity sector. Coal and electricity. That is weird. Okay, go back. Let's go to energy. Okay, go to service. Definitely doubt carbon nanofiber is going to be in here. Okay, industry. Carbon. I cannot find carbon nanofiber. Let's look through the sectors info. Biotechnology. Yeah, I can email them. I'll email them and I'll just say like, hey, like when you research this, this doesn't pop up. Can y'all like look into it, see if you can fix it? Blah blah blah. You know. So I guess there are opportunities that you can actually unlock new sectors, because I've looked at several of these things right here, and they actually do unlock new sectors. We reissued $100 billion of debt. Come over here. Numerical networks. Living long term. See what happens whenever we acquire a few of these discoveries. 10 gigabyte internet. 100 gigabyte internet. Holovision. Orange. Optic computer. Let's go ahead and check that one. That doesn't unlock anything. God, come on. Prime numbers formula. Quantum encryption. Researcher, ICT and cybersecurity. Astronomy. Military. Exobiology. Here's carbon concrete. So let's see how this affects our refuse, new material. We're not going to patent that. Nuclear fusion powered electricity. No. Okay, so let's skip a week. Let's see how this happens. And then come over to energy. Nuclear. Okay, go over here to industry. Still do not see carbon nanofiber, but let's go to cement. And then what it does, I think it does actually, like, it affects it, because it actually has a technological level whenever you research it, so it affects it. Yeah. I think that was like either blank or had like half a star or something. Let's go back to research, see what else we can unlock. Holovision. Protection against cosmic rays and solar particles. Cannot be discovered before 2019. Why would you patent that? You know what? I think I just realized something. Holographic memory. Great Public Bionics. See, yeah, I remember doing that, and I remember trying to figure out where Great Public Bionics were. Coal and electricity are used to build it. So like these actually are like help build up yeah. Space propulsion, matter sciences. DNA screening, telomeres, e-paper. See, yeah, it affects like this stuff, but I guess it's supposed to make a new sector, but I mean, I guess it just has never been looked into by Eversim. So I don't think anyone has complained. So that's probably why they don't know. I will email them though. I'm gonna go ahead and end this live stream right here, guys. If you guys like this, go ahead and like, subscribe. You know, your usual super chatting is always appreciated. Always helps me, and it always is great. I posted my yeah, the upgrades work, but the new sectors don't. But yeah, I put my Patreon in the description. Oh, the government shutdown feature would be hilarious. It would actually like, because you're always like focusing on external affairs, and then like if you had a government shutdown feature, I mean that's only kind of like the United States. I don't know if any other country usually has government shutdowns, but I mean it would be really cool. But anyway, my Patreon is in the description below. Go over there, go to my Patreon, guys, and check out the features. And if you want to support me financially, you will benefit from that with giveaways, description credits, and the such. So thank you guys so much for supporting me. I am still growing. My channel has always been growing, and for you guys to help me grow even more, that will be amazing. So thank you guys so much for watching this live stream, and I will see you guys in the next thing. I am actually going to, for one, I am actually going to go ahead and put the Discord down, and I'm going to send you guys that Discord. So here's the Discord right here. I'm posting it in there, and then hang on. Here is my Patreon. And then super chatting is just like the little dollar sign that you see at the bottom of the thing. But anyway, I think I am actually going to go ahead and live stream for a few more minutes, just to kind of try something. Because these things are always interesting. It would actually be good if they were to fix this. Let's look at concrete again. I wonder what we have to do to get that to level 2. But yeah, everyone go join that Discord. By the way, this is actually how you embargo a country. So if I wanted to embargo Mexico, then I could just do that. And then this is what happens whenever that happens. WTO always usually gives you a warning. Liberalize all your exchanges with member nations of WTO. It is certain if you persevere, you will be forced to impose economic penalties on your nation. Let's see what kind of economic penalties they actually give you. And I'm actually going to go ahead and piss them off even more by putting custom duties to 100%. Excluded. Take note. Take note, United States. United States would ever dare put their hands on the WTO. So let's check that. The WTO, the United States, has been excluded because they put 100% custom duties on all of their products. Let's come over here, put custom duties on all of our products now. And let's see the, reaction that our economy has whenever we actually put custom duties on all of our products. Let's see our GDP, and let's see what happens. Resignation requested. Exclusion from the World Trade Organization, no. America first. Check sector infos of cement. That's approved for the missing carbon nanofiber. What do you mean? Hang on. Cement? Sector info. Void? It says electricity and carbon nanofiber. Huh, I never noticed that. But how do we do that if we don't have carbon nanofiber? See, it says it right here, actually. Thank you so much for saying that. So, everyone, let's go ahead and solve this problem on our own without... And if we don't solve it right here... So here it is right here. What if I patent or publish carbon nanofiber? Would that work? For the moment, carbon nanofiber is a private national technology. We are therefore the only ones who benefit. Do you wish to patent it and make it public, thus enabling our companies to sell this technology abroad? And then what about publishing? What does that do? Patents are currently authorized for this carbon nanofiber. Do you wish to remove all property rights for its technology placed in the public domain? You will not be able to revoke this decision and sell it again at a later time. Okay, I'm gonna patent this. I'm gonna see what happens whenever I patent carbon nanofiber. Because usually all the sectors that I have are actually used as there's sell, like we're selling them. So I'm going to do that and I'm gonna come back. Nope, it's not here. Bottled water. Let's see. Yeah, we're making more tax income off of our custom duties. Hell, I ought to start leaving the WTO so I can start making money off my own products. Service.
Our governmental... Whether it's...
That is really odd. Come over here, Racer Holovision. Okay. Yeah, that would actually be really fun if they had a NATO mission. Well, I guess I can't really say anything about a carbon nanofiber. It is, I mean, I guess it is supposed to be a new sector, but that has not been implemented. Sector infos is right here. I'm gonna go ahead and take a screenshot of that, and I'm gonna go ahead and send it to Eversim, and I'll ask them about it. But I am gonna go ahead and end this live stream right here, guys. I am going to go. So if you guys like this, go ahead and like, subscribe, and share my channel. Let other people know what kind of content I post, and tell them why you like me. Commercial truckers leader.
Is at risk of a scandal?
No. Where are we gonna suffer from popularity is because at that one time that Donald Trump was on a truck and started screaming at it. Riot. Yep, it's riot. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and go. So guys, please go support me on Patreon, support me on YouTube, or super chat me, and I will see you guys in the next video, where I will either for one do another live stream, or two I will just go ahead and post another video of the Federal Republic of Germany, where we are definitely going to be doing a lot of things as Germany. So look forward to that, and I will see you guys about it.